for me, when I'm getting ready to come out here, I'm looking at like YouTube and I'm watching like season 82 games and I'm seeing that atmosphere. But once you get out there and you like are on the court, especially like in the finals, it's a different beast. I think like I had the chance to just spectate game 3, and I that's the first time I got to just be there watching, and like the amount of times I had chills just from like the crowd being so loud, or like how they erupt. Like James hit a 3, put us down by 6, and then the crowd, they start putting their lights on and stuff like that.
I saw that.
I was blown away by it, for real.
This season is extra special for you because your family was out here to support you. They flew all the way here. Amazing human beings, by the way. I saw them support the team all throughout. What does that mean for you, them coming out, your family being here?
For them to be at the NU game and see that and then experience the finals, I think that was great, because they got to see me in this environment. And then especially as I got injured in game 2, having them here to be there for me and having my core support system here to be able to deal with this. And then obviously losing in the finals, it just helps to have the people you love most in this world by your side.
But let's take a look at game 1, where you defeated Ateneo also. And you played your heart out, man. I covered that game. You were doing everything, scoring, rebounding, and timely blocks, basically. Amazing performance. And I think that's how a lot of people will remember Zav Lucero in the UAAP. Take us through that performance, man, and playing basically the game of your life in that game 1.
For us, that was probably one of the better games we played this season. I think as a team, we were just going into that game, we were locked into just winning, and it didn't matter who was doing what, didn't matter who was getting the shine. And it showed, like, even though I got player of the game and all that stuff, like, as far as the stat sheet went down, I had 14, the next guy, we had a couple guys with 12. And it was spread out, and it was everyone doing their part to try to win. I hope they remember me for the effort that I displayed on the court and my will to play the right way in all aspects. And yeah, that's just what I tried to do in game 1.
That's for sure. I'm sure all the people will remember you for having that energy, doing the right plays on both ends of the floor. Game 2, that's where the injury happened, and everyone in the UAAP, including Ateneo, for sure did not want to see you go down in that game. What was going through your mind as it happened? Because I was watching it also, and after knowing what injury it was, what did you tell the whole team?
I actually was pretty optimistic, so like obviously it was a drive I do every single game. You just never expect like a serious injury to happen to you until it does, right? And I just figured like my knee shifted in a weird way, and then it was good. But then obviously I hear the crowd react to the replay, and I'm like, that's not good.
Like you kind of knew,
Yeah, I figured, obviously I'm hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. And then obviously it was the worst. But after that, it was just about me trying to do my part for the rest of the season and be supportive in any way I could. Me talking to the team, I just told them that they didn't need me to win one game, and that like as much as I want to be out there and play, I can't. But like I said, we have enough talent on this team to win that game, even though we lost.
December 19, 2022, this is going to be a memorable date for you, that's for sure. Save the date was the mantra for the UP community. I see you before games, like you would just, embrace those moments. But can you explain to us the feelings and emotions before game 3, the anticipation and, all these people supporting you even after that injury?
Yeah, there was a good amount of sadness, I guess. But also just my heart was full, just because of the outpour of love that I was getting. You don't expect to be embraced like this, coming out here and going through what I did. But I mean, not only was it like so amazing once I got injured, but it's been that way since I stepped on campus, So for me, the team wearing the shirts and the people all the fans just kind of getting behind me is definitely something I won't forget.
And one thing that you also won't forget is that last free throw you took in Game 3. You checked in, the whole arena erupts. Fans and players, not just from UP but also from Ateneo, cheering for you. You stepped in to shoot the free throw. One dribble, and I saw you took a very deep breath before that shot. What was going on in your mind in that amazing moment?
I was, like I said, getting chills from the crowd. But like mostly I was just like, I gotta make this.
Yeah, of course.
That would be really, that'd be anticlimactic if I miss. But
I'm sure they're still gonna cheer for you even if you miss that. But
yeah,
go on.
But I was so happy to have the opportunity. Like we lost, but if you watch the clip, I'm just smiling because I was just happy that I got to leave on my own terms because I didn't like leaving on an injury, you know. So the plan was to at least check in one more time. And to be honest, I'm really happy that Ateneo rushed the court because I wasn't going to get that chance, you know. So for me to be able to just get my flowers, so to speak, and be able to be out there with the UP community one more time was a special moment for me.
You're now done with your UAAP career. Let's talk about just your experience being a Fighting Maroon and being part of this historic team. What's your favorite part about being with this special group of people?
What I accomplished or what we accomplished, I'm happy to have made some long-lasting relationships. I think that's the beautiful thing about basketball is it's a team sport, and most times when you're on a team, you end up making lifelong friends.
That's for
and I've done that here. So that's something that I'm going to carry with me for the rest of my life, right? And second to that, or maybe even shared with first, is just the community, because you just don't experience, like, the championship's nice and all that stuff is nice, but like understanding that us as basketball players, it's nothing without the fans, especially at this magnitude. Like, this league is nothing without the fans. I think I have to put that up there, you know. And then of course the championship.
Of course.
That was good.